We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game.
Probably was not going to let him
give it to everybody. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. Taken about 7 yards deep.
Trying to have 99 speed
right
and
around
shit.
where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
And he was in free agency.
Their own 24
That man, he cut him.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Barkley, the ball carrier.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A sick
for the draft fans. Oh, why you pausing the game? Yeah, once. Okay, I'll be there in an hour. In 40 minutes, I mean. Yeah, once y'all kill the league, I'm trading in my PS4 for Madden 22.
Hey, Legend, I thought about getting MLB, bro. That hell nice.
It is, but I'm gonna let you know now. Like me and everybody that you know gonna tell you. Catching L's on MLB The Show is not like catching L's in Madden.
Yeah, they talk trash on MLB like we do about Madden.
Just know, because the thing is, like I always say, and someone can attest to it. You know, Madden, when you get your ass whooped, you can turn 2 clock and the game quit. MLB, you gotta sit there and watch me hit.
From the 31.
Yeah.
On the keeper, it's Jones. Jones is going to put it in the hands of Barkley on the option.
It's fun once you get the hang of it.
The 27.
Yeah, nah, it's fun.
Loss of 4 yards on the play, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
Yeah, at first it's a little hard because you gotta learn the timing of certain. Oh shit. Yeah.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Jones flushed out right.
Oh, you dropped it?
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass.
Chill out, because I got an Alabama
The 33.
DB, McKinney.
A nice return there.
Oh, corner. I think it's DB.
A good punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
At their own 44-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 44. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Now Pollard.
2nd and 4.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
The tackle man.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. Trying to run for it with Pollard. Fights through, and now a crease. 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Touchdown.
Tony Pollard, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
Makes the score Cowboys 7, Giants nothing. Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown,
I thought he was going to be like Skip, wanting that tight end.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot where they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot, but they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun, Jones. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. So a pretty early first quarter roughing the passer penalty.
Seems like the officials are going to let everyone know they're taking charge of this game. They're always going to protect the quarterback.
Yeah, but then you just got traded too. They two will work out. But you don't have Trey Lance, you got Trey.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Throwing again on second down. Jones, open target here, Darius Slayton. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Cowboys 7, Giants nothing.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. operating from the gun. Jones. And he's going to be taken down. Back across midfield, just across midfield at the 49. The Giants go on fourth, but come up empty. And this defense will take over right at midfield. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll run with Pollard. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Now Prescott on 4th down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Run for Pollard. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 11 yards there, 1st down. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Man, let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
The ball carrier,
Ezekiel Elliott, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that, and it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Zerline good with a PAT, and it's now 14-0.
Nothing. Greg Zerline to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now Jones from the gun on 3rd down, eluding the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
They're going to try and throw. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. On 1st down, Pollard. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. But they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
On 3rd down, Pollard. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Cowboys trot out Greg Zuerlein. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. Zuerlein's kick is up and through. And the lead will grow.
Down
it's
17.
now 17-0. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones.
Oh, wow, Slayton. That's a touchdown. How you drop that, bro?
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Yeah, just kidding. You just heard me in the game. You was gonna wait until I finish the game.
Incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun. Jones. And he fires one that's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Lining up for the point after.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's not throw another interception.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And some room to work. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to pour it on. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Now this time he'll look to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. It's caught. Shepard. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. He's going to fire one deep over them. That's caught inside the 20. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Darius Slayton hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
2nd and 10. at the 41.
Third quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Gonna run again here with Pollard.
Fuck, man.
He's got the first down here inside the 30.
Showtime,
baby! Touchdown, Cowboys!
The ball carrier.
Tony Pollard with touchdown number 20 on
Is
the
it me
year.
or cover 2 don't work for the stretch?
Continue to put this one out of reach. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
37-yard line.
Now Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant 1st down.
At the 48-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Jones. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead. The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2. And he will get in for the 2 points to get this back to a 3-score game. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Taken in the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
What round y'all in? Y'all finished already?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Here's Pollard again.
At the 20-yard line.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
They'll run on 1st down.
Oh, my God. My own man blocked me.
And finally out of bounds, just a few yards short of the goal line at the 3. A big play here for the Cowboys. Give him 53 yards on the ground. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Now here's Pollard. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Touchdown.
You know, hasn't thrown the ball once.
His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys continue to pour it on. And that rushing touchdown, his fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. They keep it with Barkley on first down. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep blow with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. The Giants on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Jones now throwing on 4th down. And this is incomplete. The Giants go on 4th but come up empty. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. 1st and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. First down run with Elliott going to go for about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them.
Not getting no shedding on the outside.
Marvick,
leave me alone.
Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Cowboys add on. And he just tied the NFL record on that 5th rushing touchdown. He's the 6th man ever to do that in a single game.
Opening my line.
And partner, did you just say that he tied an NFL record there?
Yes, sir.
I mean, we're talking 5 touchdowns on the ground against an NFL caliber defense.
I kept closing my line and then opening my linebacker.
What a game for him.
It really is something. We are watching quite the effort.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Everybody's sleeping.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it 6 points up. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown.
He wanted to bounce it out.
CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
No?
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind.
Don't open the line, though.
That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be second and goal. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll run forward with Pollard. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Makes the score.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time, 1-play interceptions, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now Saquon Barkley. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off play action. Jones. Escaping the pressure right. Looking for... And this will be caught at the 30. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
From the gun, Jones. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The Giants on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and 19. Operating from the gun, Jones. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Jones throwing on 1st down. That's complete left side to Shepard. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time.
In my life, I think my daughter might be a singer. Because her vocals
31-yard line.
is ridiculous, bro.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
From the gun, Jones. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. at the 17-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Pollard. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line.
I think that's the move.
Seen that
No,
much
he doesn't
today.
at all.
On this day, the ground has been his, but
You heard on
that
point?
individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
I think
Yeah,
that's
they
the
finally
way.
got one, and that's a
no
win for them. But all game
I
long,
was
he's seen the
overthinking
holes, and
too
they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter
Ifeli,
in the zone.
Ifeli.
The ball seems
I already
good,
know.
and he's just whacking it.
I
These
already know.
guys, they've got it going today.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
A loss of a yard. Brings up
They'll
fourth.
try and run for it.
Am I here or am I over there?
Doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. The Cowboys here unable to convert on fourth down. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. The best starting field position you could possibly have. First and goal from the 1. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the Cowboys' 3-yard line.
Here's Jones. Off play action. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
By Dallas.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. Room here to run. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. And we've got a timeout.
First down, Dallas.
9 seconds remaining. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for first and 10. Here's Pollard. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a second and 3. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. A good run got 7 on first. Here's second and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Pollard. And he is going to be stopped here at the line of scrimmage, and time is going to expire.